So a few of the benefits that we have realized at Contractor Dynamics from implementing EOS are some of the obvious things like increased revenue and increased profit, growing our team. Those are the things that you guys might see on our content, publicly. Internally, what that has meant for us is we've been able to really get role clarity. So clarity on each individual role. So like I know what my role is, Elizabeth's role, Sydney's role, Benny's role, that's our leadership team. And then cascading into everyone else on our team, everyone has very good role clarity. So we know what our roles and responsibilities are. In other words, we know how to stay in our lane, okay? So if something is not inside of our roles and responsibilities, not that we're not gonna help other people on our team and kind of like, cross function, but for the most part, we're gonna stay out of other people's lanes and stay in our own lane. That enables you to get the right people in the right seats, as Jim Collins talks about, which is essential, getting those right people in the right seats, operating in their zone of genius. So that's been a huge thing right there. Number two, one of the things that sounds so basic, guys, but one of the things that's transformed our business that's part of EOS is the weekly level 10 meetings. We currently have 4 level 10 meetings every single week in our business. So those are for our departments. We have our leadership team, level 10, we have our sales level 10, our marketing team level 10, and our training or production team level 10. We have those 4 meetings every single week. We use a software called 90 to run those meetings, and we keep on our agenda. We have to-dos, we have scorecards, and that is our well-oiled machine. Like that is what helps our business to, I'm not one of those guys that wants to 10X and accelerate and go extremely fast, but that's enabled our business to grow at a pretty rapid rate while maintaining our quality, while maintaining the client experience that is extremely important to us. And I'll just give you the third thing that has really helped us from an EOS perspective is the quarterly meetings. So we have a quarterly 1-day meeting, and then we have an annual 2-day meeting, which we actually had last week in Chicago. We all flew in, had a 2-day in-person, all-in meeting. And then we meet quarterly for 1 day to go over our reviewing the previous quarter, planning the next quarter, looking at our data, looking at assumptions, projections, looking at people, looking at issues, having vulnerable conversations with one another, really being, opening up and really, kind of spilling our guts as to like, what we want, what our challenges are, where we see the company going, any areas of friction, any points of friction in the company. So those quarterly meetings have been just, again, transformational for our business. So 3 things right there: role clarity, the weekly meetings, and the quarterly meetings, and the annual meeting. Those 3 things have been like the foundational pillars for EOS for us. So yeah, I feel like I could go on forever with EOS. It's transformed our business, and the way that it has changed my life is that I'm able to be the business owner, the visionary, the leader that I always kind of had in my head, but I was too stuck in the weeds of the business to become that person. So I've been able to, with the help of EOS and with the guidance of our team, I've been able to fully step into that, well, not fully yet, but I'm working on it. I've got 1 foot in to that visionary seat to where I'm able to be the leader of our team, the coach of our team. I'm able to create time to sit in a cabin like this on the weekend and create content like this for you guys, and to have an impact on our market, our industry, and maybe even on the world in general someday, right? So it has enabled me to be the leader and to create the company that I had in my mind when I first started out 11 years ago. And a lot of times, guys, we start out in business because we have this idea of this freedom and this life and this business that we want, and being able to be flexible with our time and be able to make as much money as we want, be able to work with cool people and do cool things and live that EOS life, kind of we have that idea in our head. And it's not until we really maybe read these books or implement a system like this where it puts a framework, it puts words to things that have always been in our head. So again, I can't speak highly enough of EOS. I'm also excited to be attending the EOS conference along with our leadership team, the 4 of us, in San Diego this April for a couple days. That is going to be, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So drink the Kool-Aid. It tastes really good. Jump right in. I've got nothing to sell you, by the way. I'm not an EOS implementer. I just love it. As you can see, as you can probably feel from this content, it has changed everything for us. So I highly recommend digging into it, and I love geeking out over it. So if you do have any questions about that, reach out to us at Contractor Dynamics. Find me on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions, point in the right direction. I know plenty of EOS implementers that can help you implement, and really just want to help you level up because, other people have helped me level up. So I want to pay it forward and help you level up as well.